Not all WIL internships are created equal. Some see students having a variety of rich and varied experiences, where others see students updating databases and making coffee. I'm working on a creative project for my PhD thesis that sees the traditional WIL model flipped upside down, and instead of sending students out to industry for work placement, we seek to bring industry into the classroom. Employers are often hesitant to give students work to do because there's an uncertainty surrounding their capabilities. For the G20 last year, we set up and ran a multimedia newsroom where we invited Fairfax Media and Fairfax Radio to come in and run 2 newsrooms where students produced content that was published on radio and online in publications around Australia.
Happening right around us, and we've got our students doing stories associated with G20 on the periphery, but also a handful of students who are right at the heart and centre, taking the really hard stories as they're happening.
I'm in charge of the radio room, so if you want to talk radio or audio, if you get someone on the phone.
This is as good as it gets in terms of journalism education.
Aboriginal groups from across Australia united this morning in Brisbane to protest forced adoption and the stolen generation.
I was a little panicked, I'm not going to lie, over the security, but I'm super excited now that I've got accredited, and I'm going to go into the International Media Centre over there and just be working with international media, and I'll be a heartbeat away from the world leaders.
Yeah, so they're actually
nothing about the Barack Obama's speech.
Climate change wasn't on the agenda, as well as the Labour basically backed out talks for renewable energy.
From day one, we tell our journalists that you need to be au fait with print, online, radio, TV, and being able to upload all of that yourself online, and that's the future of journalism.
G20 road closures have started to ramp up. Yes, it's been a steep learning curve. Like, nothing can prepare you for journalism more than actual in the fields, on the ground, doing it, and just being involved. So this has been a great experience.
Meanwhile, Aboriginal activist groups held another rally this morning, protesting uranium mining, fracking and land degradation.
And they will walk away from this university with a wonderful experience of having covered a G20, and again, that's a pretty good feather in any young journalist's cap, so we're very excited for them.
This study seeks to investigate ways which universities might better prepare students to operate in both the workplace and the WIL environment by incorporating professional learning activities in the classroom and bring the classroom closer to the working environment. A little bit of active learning, if you will. Some of the questions we're seeking to include is, by adopting WIL processes within an on-campus learning environment, might affordances and engagement elements be better extended to include the student? Does on-campus learning provide a safety net not generally found in industry WIL placement? And in a journalism context, does on-campus learning provide the safety net for students, enabling them to make mistakes in a university setting while learning to operate in a workplace environment?